All right, great Tuesday morning. I hope you're doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery and with our 15 minutes of mastery that we do each and every day to get your day started off on the right foot with some information, inspiration, motivation, so that you can go out and attack the day. Hey, listen, coming to you with episode number 459 from downtown San Antonio, my hometown, where MHI is having their winter meetings going on right now. And just got out of one of the great sessions from this morning. Learned a whole bunch of awesome information, great things happening within the industry. The times are truly changing within the industry right now. It has never been a better time to be in this industry and to be positioned for the change that is coming. Change is fantastic, right? And with that in mind, today's quote comes from Lao Tzu, which is, if you do not change the direction, you may end up where you are going, or even worse, you may end up where you're at, right? So change. If you're not changing, if you're not growing, if you're not making, adjusting to what's going on, you'll stay stagnant. You stay in the same place. You'll stay in that same 8 to 10% market share always. And you're going to hear me pounding that message day in and day out, because we need to grow the market share. And the only way we're going to grow the market share is by growing as an industry. So today I want to talk to you about the changes that are going on. I mean, there's so much change that has been happening over the last few weeks, and it has everything to do with what's going on with the new administration, changes that the new administration has made that are having a positive impact on our industry, okay, and on housing in general. When you really stop to think about it, it's an impact that it's having on housing in general. We're a part of housing. And there's, look, first let's start with the fact that deregulation, there's a lot of executive orders that were put into place that do not allow new regulation to be put in, right? So there was some stuff that was coming up that was going to add to the costs of what it was to be able to manufacture a home, build a home, whether it's on the site built side or whether it's on a manufacturer home side. And so with that being said, a lot of things have changed with that. So you're saving tons of money, and changes that are going on to deregulate, to take some of the regulation out already as it is, to even to lower the cost even more to produce homes. Then you start talking about other things that are in effect now with being able to have people in positions of power within Congress that are friends and allies of manufactured housing. Okay. So, the stigma's always been there for the industry, right? People have always thought we're a lower tier product. They've always thought you sold something that people didn't want to live in. It was beneath them. It wasn't quality. Not understanding that the homes are designed to a national code, right? But now, as things have gotten progressively worse in the housing industry and more expensive, people within the government are starting to also turn to manufactured housing and as an option, and they're starting to push it within Congress. They're starting to push it within the administration, and so now with the government now starting to speak about it and bring it to the forefront, you're going to have more and more people within the public accepting it. And so for those of you that are in the industry right now, these changes that are taking place are here right now, and you have to go, you have to make the changes along with it. You have to understand that you are very well positioned right now, no matter what the pricing is, no matter what the rates are. Okay, whatever you believe to be true is true. You hear me say that all the time, and I'm telling you now, right now is the time to go out and make huge strides, make a lot of noise about what it is that you do within the industry. I shared with all of you a few days, I think it was late last week, that article from Newsweek, where they were talking about 36 million people wanting to go out and buy homes in 2025, and probably only about 5 million are going to buy. But the majority of them are looking for homes that are in that 259 price range or less, 259,000 or less. That's you. And if you're not believing it, if you're not understanding that, you're going to get left behind. You're going to miss the boat. We can't do that. We have to move forward as an industry. We have to keep pressing forward. And right now is the time for you to lock in on this and keep moving forward. There's so much opportunity for you. And I want to see each and every one of you benefit. So right now is the time to look at your inventory, see what you've got, get some great pictures, get some great information, start putting that out there, start putting out information like this Newsweek article in your social media, get it out there, let people see the information, let them find those clips from these government officials talking about manufactured housing. Go on the MHI website. There's video clips on there from these people in Congress speaking about the need to start bringing manufactured home into the mix and start putting that stuff out on your social. That's one great way that you can start gaining the trust, the popularity, and being that person of information that people need right now. But you need to take action on those things, because this industry is changing. It's moving forward with or without you, and you should want to take advantage of this. It's happened to me so many times. Think about it. How many times have something happened, there was an opportunity came by, you saw somebody else do something, and then you said, man, had I only done that, man, I had thought about that idea before, and now this gal's doing it. You don't want to let this opportunity pass you by. You don't have to do anything. You're not having to create an industry. You're not having to create anything. It's there for you. You just need to beat the drum every single day, get the information out there, and start growing, start changing, start moving with the industry. So what are the ways that we can do this? Look, here's first and foremost, the top 5 ways that things are changing right now in the industry. Deregulation, like I said, tens of thousands of dollars that are going to be saved, not passed on to consumers, and they're probably going to be dropping more as we go along over the next year to 2 years. So that's one of the great things that's on your side right now. The other thing is we've got MH supporters, manufactured housing industry supporters in key positions within the federal government. So we're in the conversations now. We're in the national conversations. We're not just in those conversations amongst the people that buy manufactured homes. We're in the conversation of the general public. So start taking advantage of that. You've got a great organization like MHI here that is advocating daily for you. Even though your organization, may not be a part, may not be a member, they're still out here beating the drum for you, and you're benefiting from it. So you should look. And one of the things I'm going to tell each and every one of you, you should join up MHI. Whether your company does or not, you as an individual should, because it benefits you, and you should help this organization to keep moving forward and keep advocating for you, for the industry, and for the people. The other great thing that's changing is manufactured housing being spoken by HUD. HUD is specifically reaching out to this industry and saying, we need help. So things are happening. You see it already with the CrossMod product, and you don't want to get left behind, because I know not all of you sell CrossMod. So you've got to get out there and influence the people in your markets to come and see you, whether you're in the community side, whether you're a retailer. You have to convince those buyers that are no longer, that are looking for that $259,000 or less product. You need to get the information out there to them and tell them you have the solution. Get them in there, because right now the government is looking for help, and people are going to start noticing, and you don't want them to go elsewhere. They need to come to you, but you need to start now. Daily getting this out there, just like you see me on here daily doing different things, not just 15 minutes of mastery. Look, this is what it takes to build something great, and each and every one of you can do it within your organization. You don't have to own the company. You can do fantastic things for yourself, but you just have to put it out there daily. Consistency is what's going to win for you. And lastly, you're here right now. You're in the industry now. It's time to get better. Don't stay where you're at. Remember, if you don't change, the risk is staying where you're at. So let's all continue to change. Let's all continue to grow. Let's all continue to develop and build great things and do great with this industry and make great things happen. You guys have a fantastic Tuesday. I got to get into this manufacturers meeting right now. It's going to go on. Get some info there, what's going on. So you guys have a great day. We'll be talking soon. Until then, my friends, as always, Can't wait to meet you.